feeling today?
Great.
Great.
Today, the Rodriguez family from upstate New York came to Washington for the very first time.
We'll be successful.
They were here to keep a promise to their brother. Do you remember our first conversation, what you told me in the living room that day?
Yes, I do.
Why have us here for such a painful moment for your family?
He said, don't let this just be it. Don't let this be it. Fight. That's what we're doing. We're going to fight for him.
CBS News was invited to the Rodriguez home 15 months ago when Carmelo's family was standing vigil at his bedside. They told us the story of a strong and healthy platoon leader in Iraq. But his family says a military doctor there misdiagnosed the sergeant's skin cancer, calling it instead a wart. But CBS News obtained Rodriguez's medical report from 1997, when a military doctor had noted Sergeant Rodriguez's skin as abnormal. In further details, he describes it as melanoma on the right buttocks. But doctors did not inform Rodriguez of the condition, nor did they recommend any follow-up. 8 years later, the melanoma spread. By the time we met Sergeant Rodriguez, the once fit gung-ho Marine had lost nearly 100 pounds. As we were preparing to interview him, he died. His death sparked a rush of emails, letters, and calls to CBS News and members of Congress. Due to what's known as the Ferries Doctrine, Rodriguez's family, including his 8-year-old son, cannot sue the military for medical malpractice. The Ferries Doctrine, a 1950 Supreme Court ruling, forbids active duty military or their families from suing the federal government for medical malpractice. One argument being it would disrupt military order and discipline.
This bill is about holding our military accountable for its actions.
New York Congressman Maurice Henchy proposed the Carmelo Rodriguez bill, which led to today's congressional hearing.
What happened to them has happened before.
Committee members were shown the original CBS report.
29 years old.
Still, the Ferries Doctrine has its supporters.
But I believe changing the law to permit more lawsuits is not a way to increase the accountability of military medicine.
You believe in the Ferries Doctrine, yes?
I do.
What should be changed, then, you think?
What should happen for people like Staff Sergeant Rodriguez and his family and others similarly situated is that the benefit system that we do have should be greatly enhanced.
The key testimony of the day came from Rodriguez's sister, Yvette.
Carmelo wanted his story to be heard, even if his life couldn't be saved. He wanted to ensure that what happened to him would not happen to another service member.
Today's hearing was just the latest step in a long legislative process. It could be months before the Carmelo Rodriguez bill ever reaches the floor of Congress for a vote. In nearly 60 years, no one's ever successfully challenged the Ferries Doctrine. But no one's ever made it this far before. Byron Pitts, CBS News, Washington.